Hi, beautiful souls. It's absolutely windy as goodness knows what outside. This morning I was peppered with balls of ice peppercorns, and there was no way that I could have gone beneath my dear friend walnut tree that has lost its canopy and even begin to speak, to be heard, to share light in a video way. So I decided to create a video here at home. I actually find it so much easier to speak outdoors. I have so much more connection when I'm outside, but I used to do these videos inside, and I always feel that by doing them and when we share, we help each other to rise together. So lately I have been, well, not lately, but for years now I've been working upon mastery. That's something that is very dear to me, because I believe that when we are more masterful, when we work on our mastery, we clear out everything that we are not, and we allow ourselves to rise as golden phoenixes, as pure beings of love and light. Then we have much more to share, and we obviously are able to assist others to see the light within themselves too, not by telling but by being, just by our beingness. One of the beautiful gifts that a friend of mine has been gifting me lately is some somatic sessions. And yesterday when I had a session with my dear friend Kelly, I noticed that every time I release, there is this area, this space that requires some light in order to relieve that area of what it had just let go of. So for instance, if you have any cells that are not 100% thriving and flourishing in your body, and you call upon your highest self and your I am presence, and you call upon your guides, your galactic family, your archangels, all of your higher aspects, and you bring forth everything into this now moment to clear. Well, once you clear anything that is not of the highest light from within your body vehicle, you must be sure to replace whatever has been lost with light. Place light back into those cells, place divinity back into those cells, place harmony, joyfulness, and make sure that you are really, really encouraging your body vehicle to feel that healthfulness. So I think I've had now 4 sessions of somatics with my friend Kelly. I think it's 4. And for me it's very easy to go straight into meditative state because I practice a lot. And I always encourage people to practice, because there is no point garnering wisdom, looking out and accruing knowledge if you're not actually going to practice with it and to use it for a greater good. If you just go around collecting things like a hoarder and doing nothing with it and not sharing in your services, then you are actually just creating a compaction of stuff in your field. You have to be able to let things come in and go out, like fill up, release, fill up, release. It has to be a flow. There has to be this infinity. Fill up, release, fill up, release. And like filling your cup, you cannot keep filling up your cup if you don't let go. You have to let go, and you have to practice what you have learnt, practice the wisdom that you have received. So working on my mastery, I know that in order to be of benefit, we must share, and in order to be in perfect health, we must do the inner work. We must be very aware to see where we might have hidden any traumas within our body vehicle, and be very conscious to listen to the body. Now, I'm very good at consciously listening to the heart and to the higher mind, but listening to the body, moving through the gut and hearing the subtleties there within is not something that has been high on my priorities. So my friend Kelly, who's incredibly good at this, has helped to direct me to internally moving through my body to really listen, which has been great, because then I've been able to listen to different organs and hearing what needs to be let go of and where light needs to be placed through. Last night I had this clear vision to put wands of light through my digestive tract, and as I eat and as I go to the toilet or anything like that, I have to be very conscious to be placing light through the system as well, and to encourage I call them Milli Vanillis, girl, you know it's true, and encourage those Milli Vanillis to really, really come together and enhance and increase vitality and well-being within my microbiome, because I've been on medication and that's not always great for your microbiome. And of course we need a healthy soil, so to speak, because whatever is going on within us is also going on without us, outside of us. So the human system also represents Gaia as well. So if you have a healthy microbiome, you're going to have a healthy soil and you can grow flourishing crops. You have not such a healthy microbiome because you're putting chemicals and everything else on it, then your crops are not going to necessarily flourish unless they have this chemical treatment. So they're becoming dependent and they're becoming attached to something that is hurtful to other areas. So we don't look at hurt and we don't look at anything that is limiting, but what we do is we become incredibly aware of what we are doing. And in this, every single thing, like these days, I'm becoming so present that my whole day is a practice, a spiritual practice. My whole entire day, from the moment I wake up to the moment I go to sleep, and even during my sleep time, I am practicing a perfect, blissful sleep. I prepare myself for my sleep. I go in there, I speak to my subconscious, I place into my subconscious what I wish to bring forth into my following day. It's become so beautiful, but it's taken practice and it's taken quite a while to practice this. But once you get that alignment going and you get that momentum going, you feel such a different flow within you. And that flow, there's absolutely no limits. There's no, what can I say? There is nothing that can stand in your way. You just are completely you are all of it. You are everything and nothing all at the same time. You are a master. You become masterful. Now that's not to say that there aren't still moments when I come out of my mastery, but for the majority of the time I'm living in my mastery, and that's not me being big-headed. That's just me saying that with practice and awareness and loving devotion to create services that assist the collective, being very conscious in how I live and how I breathe and how I clear what needs clearing from my body, and not becoming dependent on external to help me, because I've realised that the NHS is really quite far behind. I'm waiting for 2 procedures at the moment. I won't go into the details, but I realised that if I wait for the NHS, that could be uncomfortable. So in many ways, it's invited me to be masterful about clearing the energies there that need the assistance from, or at least needed the assistance from the NHS. And need is a word I'm cancel, clearing, delete from my life, because I don't need anything. I am abundant. I am sovereign. I am everything I need. That I am already. I am all that I am. You are all that you are too. You don't need for anything. Okay, you are abundant. Everything is already there for you. You are already healed. You are already in your perfect health. You're already flourishing. You already have that field of abundance and monetary requirements to provide for you comfortably and enjoyably. So you just have to align with it because it's already there. So I've been focusing on clearing and healing my internal beingness, my physicality, and I have managed to clear a tumour from my neck. It was quite raised and itchy, and they'd taken a sample of it, and once they'd taken a sample of it, they didn't know what to do with it. Of course, they'd agitated it. So my oncologist suggested radiation. I said, no, I don't think so, no thank you very much. And I said it was very itchy, and he said, well, that's a chance, that's something we could do, but it might not actually help. So I thought, no, not going to do that. So focus. This is clear, this is perfectly healthy. I'm in perfect health and well-being. It's gone. It's flat. There's a slight scar, obviously. There's two scars because there was a lump there many years ago that was nothing to be concerned about, but it was a much bigger lump. So that's gone. And I was then focusing another area of my body. I was having issues swallowing. I couldn't swallow my medication, couldn't swallow this and that and the other. And I've been waiting now for another esophageal dilation. And it's like, okay, my body relaxes. I have a perfect esophagus. Everything is perfect inside my body. And that tightness tells us something, like, what is it we find hard to swallow in life? What is the metaphysical causation that is causing me to be this way? I cleared it. I can swallow perfectly all right. There's no problem there. Another area, won't go into too much detail, but again, digestive tract. So what we swallow in life, how we're able to process things that maybe aren't palatable to us. If something doesn't taste right, something is uneasy to us, are we holding any tense restriction within our guts? I've always held on in my gut when I have been sort of anxious or nervous or moved in a way that has not been empowering to me. And I also noticed that I had been sweating a lot, which was a sort of like a sort of a fear sweat. I've become very sensitive to the smell of different what things feel like when somebody is fearful, they smell different. When people are anxious, they can smell different. There's certain subtleties that when you're very, very conscious, people emit a certain scent, just like animals. Like animals can smell when somebody's nervous around them or unsure about them. They sniff them out. They're usually then cautious of them. Like, well, what are you cautious about? What is it that I need to be aware of about you? So I have cleared that as well. I've cleared that fear odour, the odour of what is it that has been creating fear in my body vehicle. And I think sometimes we can go backwards before we have to go forwards. This is something that we have to just clear. Like, okay, I filled my cup up with lots of wisdom and knowledge and presence and practice. And now I empty my cup, and as I empty my cup, I'm reflecting on all that I have gathered towards me. And I realize and I see, oh, now that's interesting. I let that go, and you like flowing off, like when you get those magicians and they hold cards and they go bling 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 bling, and the cards stick on the ceiling and everything, and you're just like, all right, okay, gone, be gone, be gone, to source love light, clear, 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 clear. And you clear all the areas. You become super conscious. Everybody can do this. Everybody has the power to heal themselves. Everybody has the power to walk a path of mastery, to align with a higher trajectory than they already are. If you're not feeling your abundance and your joy and believing in yourself and self-loving yourself right now, stop, breathe, come back to center. Place your hands on your heart. I bless myself with pure source love light. I am all that I am. I am love. I'm abundant. I'm free. I'm sovereign. I am deserving. I am worthy of love. I am deserving. I am worthy of abundance. I am deserving. I am worthy of perfect health. And so it is. And that is happening within me. Getting better, getting healthier, becoming more radiant, feeling good, trusting in my way, knowing that all is well, all is perfect. And yes, here I am, perfect, healthy, well, abundant, strong, trusting, knowing that I am a powerful creator and an empowered creator, and that everything is happening right now. My point of power is right now, and I have the power to change if I wish to bring forth more joy, more peace, more love, and more of all of the wonderful qualities into my beingness, into my experience in this moment. It is easy. It is easy for me to be strong. It is easy for me to be all that I am, because I am all that I am. So you just talk yourself and parent yourself and you lift yourself up. This morning I was dancing around the kitchen, listening to some Luther Vandross, some Leroy Burgess, some really lovely disco tunes, dancing. My dog was a bit amazed. Lanto Lightfoot was like, wow, that's a lot of dancing that's going on there. But I do it to lift myself up and prepare myself and focus myself. And I was already uplifted because I'd been out in the crazy old peppercorn snowballs outside, and I'd done a long walk, and I'd done my early morning meditation and my ball of light exercises and my decrees and my chants, my mantras, singing, smiling into the body, preparing my grid work within as so without. All is well, and we can all do it, and we can all rise together as one big, joyful, unified force. So let's all make 2024 really wonderful. We are all unique individuals, but we all have a certain light that we can add to the collective. So when we talk about unification, it's not that, you forget who you are. You remember that the truth of who you are, and that you're a unique and perfect being of light, and you bring forth all of the qualities that you have and you share them. So I wish you all perfect healing and well-being, and know that miracles happen all the time, because miracles is the truth of our well-being. It's just a human word for something that we in the past have thought, oh, that's amazing, how did that happen? But actually the truth is miracles have been going on for a long time, and then the human way lost itself a bit, and now the humans are becoming divine humans and remembering how powerful they are and the strength within themselves, and beauty and magic is normal again, because it's always been that way. It's always been perfect, wonderful. But when humans forget themselves, they forget themselves, and you just have to remember and remind yourself of your divinity and your connection to source, and that you are a divine and perfect creator. You can create anything at any moment. Know it and believe it, for it is true. My name is ZsaZsa, and I come to you from my kitchen, not next to my dear walnut tree. I have my golden phoenix painting that I painted in the background to share with you. You are all golden phoenixes rising. Know the truth and the power and the majesty that you each are. And since I do have a fern in the background, so my fern is taking the place of walnut tree. I've got two ferns, very good for clearing the air, purifying your air in your home. And I wish you lots of love. My goodness, this is a long video. Thank you for watching. If you like this video, please share and subscribe. I love you all. I bless you all. I love you all. Thank you. Peace.